Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Abhinay Infotech. So, our next tutorial is about the first program in C. So, before writing a program in C, let us understand how to open C in different window formats. So, now, talking about Microsoft Windows, have various versions. For example, Windows XP till Windows 7, Windows 10, Windows 8. There are a number of versions available within Microsoft Windows. So if we want to open our app, C programming in Windows 32-bit operating system, it is quite simpler because we need to copy Turbo C folder available on internet. You can find the Turbo C or TC by searching TC for Windows 32-bit. But if you're working in 64-bit window, then you need a DOSBox or NCC Visual C like compilers to let it work compatibility issue will not come. Now, if we want to run C programming, we can go to Start button. Now, before proceeding with my lecture, it is a kind request. Please subscribe my channel, whose icon is appearing at the bottom of the screen. You can click on that icon and click subscribe for further notifications. Now, let us go to all apps, and then you can find, or you can scroll down to Turbo C. You will find a directory with Turbo C. You can click on Turbo C++. So wait for a moment, it will take some time for loading as it's starting for the first time. This is a DOSBox. Similar compilers are available over the internet to work upon Windows 64-bit operating system. It can be NCC, or it can be Visual C, or it can be a DOSBox. The compiler's functionality may be different, but the outputs will remain same, the coding will remain same. A few changes can be there. It can be like .NET.H or something for header files and all. Rest all things are looking similar. So it's taking some more time. So, after starting this Turbo C, this first screen appears. On this screen, you can see the menu bar over the screen, file, edit, search and all. And in between, you have a blue screen which is called workspace area, where you can work. On top of the workspace area, there is a title of this program. By default, this is with .cpp extension, that means C++. So we are working on C, so we will change it in the later session. On the very next side, you can see this up and down side arrow that is used to maximize the window. 2 means there are 2 such programs open, or 2 tabs are open. To close this tab, you can click on close button. You can see another tab open. You can close this also. So if you click on file, you can go to the new option and you can avail all the options appearing here. In the bottom of the screen, you can see F1 help, F2 save, F3 open, compile, make menu. You can see number of shortcuts are available there, but later sessions I will discuss all the shortcuts available inside Turbo C program. Before starting the program, so you need to read the structure of programming, which is available in my previous tutorial. So I recommend you all who are freshers, please watch that tutorial, that is structure of C programming, so that you must aware that what type of requirements are there before typing a program in C. So this is our first program. So as a computer beginner or computer professional, it is our first duty to save our program. So to save this program, we need to go to File menu. Now you can see each menu in the menu bar begin with a character that is appearing in different color except the full name of that menu. For example, file, in the case of file, F is appearing in red color and ILE appearing in black color. Now why this is? Because this is basically used to create shortcuts for you. So these menus are accessible through Alt key. Alt is alternative. Why there is alternative key? Because if your control is not working, you must have some alternative to access your menus or shortcuts. So if I want to go to File menu, I need to press Alt F from my keyboard, and now you can see further menus again consist of some letters appearing in different color rather than the full name. For example, in the case of new, you can see N, which is appearing in a red color. So if I press only N on my keyboard, you can see a new program will be opened there. So we need to maximize this. So to maximize the screen, you can use F5. So if I press F5, your screen will be maximized. Right. Now, whenever we are typing a program, the first section appearing in your program is called comment section or documentation section. Now, while writing comments in C, you can either use double / or either you can use /*. A double / representing that you are giving just a single comment. If I am writing further, this is not considered as a comment because it is for a single line comment. And / represent multi-line comment. So if you keep on typing as you go down, so it will not end. So to close, we need to again write * and /. Now you can see comment ends up. So why we need comments? So either we need to provide extra information about program, or either we can give author name, year, or what the program is all about. We can give in detail in this section. So let us suppose this is our first program in C, so I can write in comment first program in C. So if I am doing any kind of mistake here or any type of anything, so it will not considered as a program bug because it's the part of the document. So in the very next line, we need link to external files. Now, why we need linking and why we need to link up with external files? Our programming basic function is to take input and to provide outputs. Not outputs, that's outputs. So program is basically used to either inputs or to provide either outputs. Right. Now, whosoever programmed this C developed two standard functions for this basic criteria. Standard means commonly used functions. The most commonly used functions in programming are printf and scan. That is called scan function or print function. Now these functions are basically used to either take input or either print output on the screen. Printf is basically used to print output on the screen, and scanf is basically used to receive input from the user. Now, as these both are standard functions, so that developer, for making it user friendly, so it renamed standard input output functions as STDIO. Now, basically, the first line you ever read in your programming is STDIO. Whosoever is intermediates are already studying this topic, STDIO. Now, why we need STDIO, right? So if someone writes printf and writes some message on the screen, the message will appear on the screen on somehow on the top left position. Where you written first program in C, the message will appear there. So why message appear in that position instead on the Windows? Because it is somehow programmed by the developer. So where are those programming instructions? What is the coding behind printf? That must be hidden from you so that you cannot delete that coding, or by mistake, unintentionally, you are not able to delete those coding instructions, because if you delete printf coding or instructions written for printf, you basically, your compiler will get malfunction. Your printf will no more work. So for privacy, they hide the definitions in some external files, and that external file is named as STDIO. So to use printf, you need to link your compiler with this file, because your compiler doesn't know about STDIO or whatever STDIO. So you need to link your file with this. Link your compiler with this file before proceeding with your REST program. So at the beginning section of the program, we just write hash. So what hash is are called preprocessor directory, or you can say it is a macro extension. After writing the line, after writing this instruction, I will guide you about all things happening around us. So let us write the basic format, whatever we are using. In this particular line, we have used include, and include means to add, or we can say plus, so we can say expand, right? Expand the file. Expand the file means each file name is called a macro. Now STDIO is macro. Now why we written .h? Because the developer want to make you understand that whenever we are writing header files, it must be on the top of the program, and .h representing the extension of those files, that this must be a header file. For example, if we are writing this C programming, so we need to open an extension with the name .c to make aware all the applications running C program that this is basically compatible with those applications and not compatible with another applications that are installed in your particular system. So this is basically a macro. Macro means a single name for the group of the instructions. So STDIO.H is basically a file consists of number of instructions representing STDIO, representing printf, scanf, and many much more functions. To understand basically this, what is include? Include is that folder or directory in which your STDIO.H is available. You can rewrite this as include, and inside include there is STDIO.H file. So where this directory lies? So to check this, let us go to Explorer by pressing Windows E key. It will take, or Windows D will carry you onto the desktop, right? Then go to your disk PC, or you can say Windows Explorer, and after running to this PC, so when your Windows Explorer is open, you go to your C drive and check Turbo C4 folder existing here, or we can say directory. Open this, you can see PC directory, that is the old compiler. Basically using Windows 32, you can simply copy this folder in Windows 32 and you can just go on playing with your programs and your programming skills. Let us open this TC folder and you can see the include folder there. This is basically you are typing hash include. That means this, your compiler is now focusing on this folder, and in this folder you are linking your program with STDIO.H other file. So you can see STDIO.H here. So if we open this file, we can edit this file. You can see this file also consists some type of programming, and here you can find the print. Let us see. You can see There is printf function. This is basically the definition of the printf function, which we are going to use further in our next programming section. You can see this printf return integer. As you are now beginner, so I doesn't want to confuse you. So basically you can understand the printf and scanf and number of functions are declared inside this STDIO.H. So for number of functions you need this type of extension to be there, or this type of linking should be there. So to link your program with that external file, we wrote hash include stdio.h, right? So whenever you are typing hash include stdio.h, it is a macro extension. That means at the same time, as much as lines are available in your that program are copied and pasted to your this program. So even though we are typing just 5 to 6 lines, but your program now at this time may consist of 200 plus lines or 100 plus lines, because it just copied all the instructions written in that file inside that folder to your this programming interface, right? So if we want to check this, so we need to save this program first. So to save this program, we just press F2, or either we can go to our file menu and there is save stands with S, and then the name appears. Don't delete this, just start typing your name. So we are typing name, that is my first program .c, and press enter. Now C is mandatory, because when we begin with the next section, C++, you will understand the differences in C and C++. There are a number of differences, right? So let us run this program and compile this program. So what is compile and what is run? So your program is written in a high level language. For example, I am writing hello and all. Your PC may not understand this, because our PC only understands 0 and 1. So to convert this high level language into low level language or machine language, we need a compiler. So let us compile this. So to compile this, you can see all text9 option is there, and when we press compilation, you can see how many lines are compiled there, 314, and how many lines we have just typed, that are only 6 lines. And why this happened? Because this is all about hash. Hash is basically doing preprocessor director. So it's basically doing macro extension. It is named as preprocessor director, but it's basically doing macro extension. Basically it just copied all the instructions from that file to this. So this is the very first part of writing a C program, even though it is only a first program. But if you learn this much program in very depth, in detail, so in further sections it is very easy to build logics over this, because your foundation must be stronger to you can say to create a big infrastructure. Your foundations must be stronger. Either your pillars are weak, the building may crash. Okay, so for further tutorials, keep in touch with us and do subscribe my channel, like and share. If you like the video, do just